Hi friends, welcome back to another Real Out with Mr. Ward. Today's story is called Try Again, Sally Jane. This one is by Mary Diestel Feddersen and the pictures are by Yvonne Ashby. Sally Jane was roller skating for the first time and she was headed straight for the pond. Look out! I can't stop! Splash! Into the pond she went. Why won't these skates go where I want them to? She gurgled. I'll never learn how to skate. Sally Jane scrambled up onto the bank. She was wet from the top of her head to the tips of her skates. I'd rather be cleaning my room, she said to herself. Just then, a big green frog shot out of the pond. My toe, sobbed the frog. Can't you be careful? You squashed my toe. See what you've done? Sally peeked at the frog's toe. Now she felt even worse. I'm so sorry, Sally Jane said. I really am. Sally Jane thought of the other kids, twisting and turning and stopping. They made skating look like a breeze. Skating isn't as easy as it looks, she sighed. Not easy, croaked the frog. What is? Look at what I had to learn how to do. Jump, dive, eat flies. Do you think that was easy? Easy, called out a butterfly. What about me? I started out as a caterpillar, and then one day, there I was, crawling out of a tiny cocoon. My new wings were wet and all wrinkled. I had to stretch them and dry them and fly away, all before a bird could gobble me up. Do you think that was easy? Easy, squawked the pink flamingo. How does this sound? I had to learn to balance on one leg and no belly flopping into the water. Do you think that was easy? Easy? Cried a chameleon. Let me tell you. I had to learn to change color. That's how I hide. Once a hungry hawk chased me into a tree and I turned green. A green chameleon in a brown tree? I changed to brown again quickly. I saved myself from becoming a meal, but do you think that was easy? Easy, hissed a snake. Did you learn to shed your skin as you grew? Once I forgot to grow new skin before shedding the old. I slid along on my bare bottom for a week. Do you think that was easy? Wow, cried the frog. What are these rolling things on your feet? They must have been hard to grow. What can you do with them? My skates? Laughed Sally Jane. Not much, I'm afraid. If only they'd go where I want them to go, she sighed. I could whiz down the street. I would twist and turn and stop. But it's not easy to do. Not easy, cried out all the animals. Then try again, Sally Jane. Sally Jane skated. She whizzed down the street. She twisted, she turned, and she stopped. She made the skates go where she wanted them to. You've got it, called out the pink flamingo. Hooray, cheered the chameleon. Go, Sally, go. Keep skating, said the snake and the butterfly. Yow, cried the frog as she skated by. She's done it again. Now she's squashed my other toe. Aww, poor frog got ran over twice in one day from the skates. But Sally Jane was able to learn how to skate because she tried again. I hope you always try again. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi friends. So for today's activity, we're going to make a snapdragon flower out of paper. You're just going to need a couple different colors of paper, so whatever color you want your flower to be. I'm going to do mine in pink. And then because it's a plant, I need green paper. First thing you're going to do is you're going to just take a little bit of the green paper and wrap it around a pencil or a pen just to have something tall that won't fall over. So I already wrapped my pencil. Next thing you're going to do is take your flower color and fold it in half the long way So it's like this, and cut it right down that fold. So I got my scissors. All right, and you only need one of those pieces to do the each flower. So now what you're going to do is you're going to cut strips all the way up and down like this, but you're not going to cut all the way through. So on one side, you're going to leave it all connected all the way across. So I'm just going to cut, and then leave that little space where it stays connected. You want to make them kind of skinny, maybe as big as as wide as your finger, all the way across. Okay, so you're gonna keep going all the way. Once you get done, after you go all the way across, I'm just gonna skip it so I can show you. Once you get done going all the way across, you're gonna go back and each one of these, don't rip it off, but you're gonna start on the side where it's not connected and roll it very skinny all the way to the other end. So you're just gonna fold it at first to get it going and then roll it all the way up. Roll, 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 roll. And then it'll look just like that. So when you get done with the whole page, I did one earlier so I could show you easier. It's gonna look like this. See how it's just a whole bunch of little rolls? Now I'm gonna get my pencil, and don't start on the end where you write with, because then you can keep it as a flower and still use it. And right at the very top, with the rolled part on top, I'm going to tape it against the pencil. So then I get my fancy tape and stick this right at the very end by the eraser. Okay, and now I'm just gonna slowly roll it, going down a tiny bit each time I go around so that it's a nice tall flower. And just keep rolling all the way. Don't pull too hard because you don't want to rip it, but you want it to get on there nice and snug. Roll, 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 roll. And poof. I'm gonna go ahead and tape that on the bottom so it stays on there. And then we only have one more thing to do. So see, I already have my beautiful looking flower. I just want a little bit of leaves sticking up. So I have some more green paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna cut very long triangles, but I'm gonna keep them hooked together like I did before. So I'm gonna go all the way up this way and then turn it over. And where I already started cutting, go all the way back the other way. And all the way back to the other side. And then all the way back to the first side. Long, skinny triangles. All right, so now I have my triangles all cut out. And this time I'm gonna start them down at the bottom. And it's okay if it's going taller than my flowers, because that's kind of normal anyways. So same thing, I'm gonna hook it with a piece of tape to begin with, and then I'll just roll it around and tape it back to itself again. So here's my little first piece of tape to hook it to the pencil. And I'm just gonna roll it. And it should make all my little leaves stick out in funny directions. And then I'll close it all together with one last piece of tape. And voila, my beautiful snapdragon flower. What color are you gonna make yours out of? Let me know. I'll see you next time. Bye.